Here we are 6 months after the historic flood, and for so many families, the recovery process continues.
In Lafayette Parish, 4,000 homes and businesses were flooded. That's about 4% of the structures in the parish. Some are still out of their homes, others just now moving back. And among those just now returning home, one flood victim right here in our studio.
More flooding rains are on the way.
August 12th.
So let's take a look at Power Doppler HD.
At the height of the storm, Chief Meteorologist Rob Perillo was right where he was supposed to be, on the air.
And if floodwaters are knocking at your door, like my house, where there's an inch or two to go, you are likely going to flood.
He left home earlier that day in waist-deep water.
Okay, let's hope there are no snakes, no gators.
You know, I'm walking away from the house, I'm going, there's a good chance that it's not going to be the house that I left is not going to be there when I get back.
And it wasn't. Like so many others, Rob was flooded.
What you have to do when you get just an inch or two of water in your house.
Carpets ripped up, walls gutted down to the studs.
When you flood, everything that's down on the floor has got to go just about. It's got to go.
Out, huh?
Yeah.
Just about everything inside reduced to a pile at the curb.
You get a greater appreciation for the whole process. You flood, then you start figuring out what do you need to do to get back to normal.
Well, at least the positive is it has that new home kind of smell.
Yeah, it smells better.
In some ways, Rob was lucky. He had flood insurance.
But that's not an easy process. Making the claim, getting the flood insurance people to pay up in a timely manner. Then if you have a mortgage, the mortgage company holds the check. You have to get it signed off here and there. So the whole process of getting your life back to normal takes much longer than anyone would think.
This is the new progress.
The house, once a shell of its old self, is now starting to look and feel like home again.
So the last 6 months, all I've thought about outside of work is getting back into my home.
The whole family pitching in to return home after a challenging 6 months.
We had the community, we had strangers, we had people that are friends, people of all ages who have come out to help us, and we're very grateful for everyone's help.
You're living in one place, you're coming back trying to work on this place.
This pile of trash will soon be forgotten, but some things will not.
A real nice sense of community, and you really appreciate where you live based on the people that are willing to reach out, help you put your house back together.
Right. How far it's come.
Right, right. And we're close to actually being back in a nice new home.
Sleeping in your own bed.
Sleeping in my own bed, right.
So Rob, how was that first night back?
I slept like a baby. One of the things that you realize when you have a tragedy that hits your home is that, one, I said it earlier, it takes a lot longer. You have to have patience, but you can count on the community here, and that's really helped out. And then have an excellent better half. Naomi, my wife, really pulling her weight. And our family is closer as a result of this minor inconvenience, which the further away we get from it, the more minor it will be.
Absolutely.
Right. Very good. Thanks, Rob. Glad you're back home.
Yes,
For
same
Rob's
here.
story, like so many others, we checked with FEMA. Hundreds of people across the state are still getting transitional shelter assistance, including nearly 100 in Acadiana. Stay with us, everybody. We'll be right back.